Hey guys, what's going on? Brendan here. Today I'm doing my review of The End of Oak Street. So The End of Oak Street is this um kind of like horror kind of thriller film where a family, their house, their street, their whole street basically gets moved to like prehistoric times essentially. And this movie is starring Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi himself, Anne Hathaway, and two actors playing their kids. And I really like this movie. Overall, very much enjoyed this film. I think that the main thing that I very much enjoy about this film is the family dynamic. I think that the family is very likable at the start of the film, and it takes a little bit to get going, but I think that that's actually to this film's credit because we don't go right into the dinosaur stuff. It's like we get to know this family first, and we get to care about them, and then when they start going through this thing, this running from dinosaurs thing, and this kind of like action thriller kind of film for the remaining, we care what happens to them. And that makes this movie so much better than any of the Jurassic World movies to me. I did like the first Jurassic World, and I don't hate them all the way through, but like they're just not very good as like films, and character development is like non-existent in those films because they just want dinosaurs and nothing else. And I care about the characters here. I don't care about any of the characters really in Jurassic World. I'm there to see the dinosaurs in those. And here I care about the family. So I'm happy to report that I like that aspect of this. I think the director does a great job of just directing the actors and directing everything that's going on. He is the director of It Follows, which is another film that I love. So, nothing but high marks there. I think that the CGI on definitely not as big of a budget as like a Jurassic World film really works here. I think it was like an $80 million production budget. They spend their $80 million very well here. And, in a lot of ways, I think that it was done better than some of the recent Jurassic World movies again. And I know I'm comparing it to, like, those movies, but, like, the Jurassic World movies. But that's because that's, like, the most recent example we have of dinosaur movies outside of, like, I mean, there was that movie with Adam Driver from, a couple years ago, I think. Which was like a sci-fi kind of like action-y film, which I don't think was very good, but out of like major films, really the most of what I have to compare it to is Jurassic World. If this was a Jurassic Park / World movie, this would be, in my opinion, the best one since the first one. So that's where I'm at as far as that goes. I very much enjoyed, and the year of Anne Hathaway, by the way. This is Anne Hathaway's year. We're just living in it. I mean, obviously, outside of like, Zendaya and Tom Holland and I guess John Bernthal, this is very much the year of Anne Hathaway. She's great in this, and obviously Ewan McGregor is always great. And I really like the actors in here. I think that they all do a fantastic job. I think that even like the side characters, wasn't annoyed by any of the characters. So good on that. There's a little bit of humor here that works occasionally. So, I had a good time in the movie theater. Is this an Oscar film? No. I mean, no. I'm just gonna let you know, no. Are there some issues? Sure. I think that the whole thing of like having dinosaurs kind of in like a modern kind of area doesn't do as much. I mean, they use the environment a little bit for certain things, but not like enough for me. And I think that like having, you could have done more with that. So that's, one. I don't have like a thing that I could tell you exactly what I would do different there, but like there's other things you could do definitely. And I think that some things were like the mystery. I didn't really care about the mystery all that much, and that's kind of another kind of like negative here is like, and there is like a resolution to it. Like they do like explain what caused this, sort of. But I don't know. I kind of had like a feeling of like I don't care about this. I care way more about the family and the dinosaurs. And I get that like the reason why that mystery is there is because it kind of has to be there. Because like the whole neighborhood literally moved to prehistoric times. I just didn't care about it. And so anytime we got to that, I was just like, do I really need this? But that's just like, again, just a minor kind of complaint. I also think that this movie could have been like, this is not a very long movie. I also think that there's a couple of moments where this movie kind of drags, and you probably could have shaved like 10 minutes off of this film, and it would have been like the perfect length. And this is like now I think an hour and like 40 minutes. I think an hour and a half, perfect for this film. So just a few little complaints, but nothing major. Very positive review. I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.